And I remember there was a time where the 11s, the Concords came out, and I put my name in the raffle, but I still waited outside before, like, you know how you could put your name in the raffle, but you could still wait outside in the line just in case if you didn't get picked, you could still see like the option to go in and get your shoes. So there was a lot of different things that were going on back then, because before you used to camp out for shoes, then it was the raffle. Then some places would allow you to put your name like in a raffle where they would give you your size and you don't have to wait in line. They would choose like a select few, and then the rest of them could just go in and get whatever was left over.
Yeah.
So there's options like that. And then it got to the point where it's like, fuck, bro, like you either just show up or they're here or not, like you, whatever. Because camping was cool and then it got excessive. So this was before the hype type shit. Granted, there was still Flight Club and all that stuff where they would resell shoes.
That's also true, yeah.
Yeah, so they would sell shoes and stuff like that. But it wasn't like how it is now. And like now it's excessive. So you know how you were talking about the raffling of the shoes? So while I was in high school, my buddy and I, we went to some place called the Attic. I don't think it's still there in Buena Park.
The Attic, I've never even
No, you never heard of it? Okay, so the Attic, what it was is it was pretty much like a hype beast store. So they had like the hundreds, they had all the Supreme, they had all the stuff, right? And my boy went, he took us with him, and he was the only one that was driving at the time. Because his parents would, got him his license or helped him get his license. Yeah. And he was the only one, they would allow him to drive a fucking 4x4 lifted truck, like in high school, Christ. Right? Like, and he lived down the street from the school, so.
I can't even walk to school.
Bro, let alone even borrow someone's car. So he took us to Buena Park. We went to the Attic and he bought some stuff. And he's like, the cashier told him, oh, you want to put your name in for the Yeezys? We didn't know what the fuck the Yeezys were. We had no idea.
Was this Adidas time or Nike time?
Nike time.
Oh,
bro. So this was we're talking about the high tops, like the I don't know the exact style. All I know is that they were the Yeezys. They were like the Red October style. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that style, all right? The one with the strap.
Yes.
Okay, before we even knew what they were, all I knew was just Jordan. That's it. That's all I knew. So the guy goes, oh, do you want to put your name in the raffle? I didn't buy shit. My buddy goes, nah, I'm good. He's like, you want to put your name in it? He's like, I don't know what they are either. He's like, all right, fuck it. Put my name down. So he puts my name down or whatever, and they call my buddy's number, but my name was on there. He's like, hey, bro, they picked out your name. He's like, do you want the shoes? I was like, what shoes are we talking about? He called me when we were in class. He's like, yeah, so I can go pick them up. They're the Yeezys, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, bro, let's go get them. So we went to go get them. And the ones that I got were the like cream looking color ones. They still had the highlight on the bottom, like the glow in the dark on the bottom, but they were the cream ones. And they were way too big for us at the time, bro. Like they were like an 11.5, and I was like a 9.5, and he was like a 10 or some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. And so we got them, right? We were just like, oh, these are cool, whatever. And then we found out what they were. Then we realized the hype on them because we told our buddies and stuff like that. And then we ended up flipping them for $1,000. Keep in mind, this is 2012.
So you didn't know?
I didn't know that after that Kanye was gonna leave. And then they were going to fucking skyrocket. Like, I had no idea. We didn't have any idea. $1,000 to us and a couple pair of shoes. The guy that we sold them to, he's like, look, I'll give you your money and I'll throw you some shoes on top of it. Because at the time when we looked on Flight Club, they were selling for $2,000. So we sold them for $1,000 and some shoes. So technically it was like anywhere between like $1,800 to $1,500. That's how we felt, including all the shoes. So it was cool. So my buddy and I were fucking happy. We're like, we got shoes and we got some money. You feel me?
Woo. So, what are they worth right now?
Oh, bro, they're like 15,000 or some bullshit like that. They're like super high. Last time I had checked was a couple years ago. Actually, they were like that high.
15,000.
Last time I checked,
I'm pretty sure they're worth a lot more.
Probably because he's not with Nike anymore, and
it's just been it's been years. It's been years,
and that's like the craziest part, bro. Like no one knew he was gonna leave Nike like that. Then he went to Adidas and he did all that stuff. So that's why the price is skyrocketed.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the thing. That's even worth more now.
Yeah, it's for sure. I haven't checked, but what I can do, sir, is because we have the internet. Let me go ahead and actually see how much they're actually going for. But the one thing that I was going to tell you is I have something that I want to show you, right? I brought them here, and I know you've seen the boxes. And we were recently talking about your the shoe that made you fall in love was the 11s, right?
Yes.
The Space Jams. Now, I don't have the Space Jams here, unfortunately.
It's good because I would have just taken off and just...
Yeah, no, yeah. I would, if anything, bro, I would have fucking...
I was gonna say I'll just jump out the window, but then again, I'm kind of... There's a wall.
Yeah, but there is a window. There is a window behind. Yeah, there is a window behind you. So the ones that I had were the Nike Air Yeezy 2s, and now keep in mind, bro,
You want me to guess how much they're worth?
Guess how much they are worth.
50 to 80 grand.
Bro, they are worth whatever size this is right here that are only 2 left. No way. Someone is selling them.
Is it 6 freaking figures?
Someone is selling them for $45,000 and an 8.5 in men's.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now, wait, it's weird though, because some sizes, depending on whatever you're looking for, there's 6,000, 14,000, and everything. So I don't know if this guy's on crack.
It's because it's the most common
Size?
Probably.
That's probably what it is.
I think the most common size is between 8 and 9. That's the most common size.
8.5, yeah, 8.5 to 9, yeah, because that's actually
So that's the most common size for just, I guess, for anybody living in the States.
Right.
As far as what I know.
Well, that's actually really interesting. So yeah, so I had the Yeezy 2, the Nike Air Yeezy 2s, and then after that, the Red Octobers dropped. And those were the ones that technically he wasn't with Nike, but he still kind of was with Nike. It was weird. It was like that weird.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy's
I don't know. I don't really know my history so much on it.
I don't
but
either.
I know,
Honestly, it's just crazy that
they're selling for that much. Yeah,
and you got 1,000 out of that. So.
I'm gonna screenshot this and I'm gonna make sure I put this on the screen because I don't want people coming at me. Oh, they're not 40. No, the ones that I'm looking at says buy for $45,000. It says place bid. That's insane. And I had those for retail, and I sold them for $1,000.